All right, this is KaotiK Crypto, where tyranny is defied. It has been a week or two since my real live technical analysis slash input in the crypto world. I've just been really busy and kind of just taking a break. Really, everything has been really boring in the crypto markets. It's been part of the problem, but it's just been sideways and down, and we've been getting a lot of pullbacks, and everyone's really concerned about what's going to happen. And I think I've been saying it for a while. I think 23K is kind of in play, but I wanted to take a quick look at like volume and see what's going on. I was looking at the volume in particular earlier, and let's find a different chart here. I mean, we've been going down, sideways and down for the last, let's see, that's a couple months really, but do a little bit of, let's see, price range, date range. Since our top, really, it's been 71 bars, which is over 2 months. And really, we've been in this range trying to crack above 31, 32K for 6 months, right? Like at least 5 or 6 months. This has been a pretty long drawdown, or just range trading. Let's take a look and see how far this retracement has gone so far. So from the top, about 32K, down to where we're at now, 21% down. Yeah. 21, 22% down. I think we go down to 25 to 30%. But we are getting decreasing volume. There's been very little volume, and most of it's really it's not a lot of selling volume. I'd be concerned if it was like a giant red candle, but we're actually having declining volume as we go, which means the selling pressure is waning, which means we're probably going to have some bullish divergence occurring here pretty soon. Again, let's take another look at a different chart so I can see this a little bit better. All these little inflation. Apparently get an inflation reading here in the next day or two. But I think it's definitely reasonable to expect that we go down to 22, 23K, possibly 21. This is a wedge that's forming here. It may not happen immediately, and we don't really know exactly. I mean, it's possible that we brush up in here and then come back. This could go on. That's March 2024. It wouldn't make sense to go on that long, but I think something like this could happen. February, March, something like that. I think that's like the worst case scenario. Just because of the timeline, we only have 6 months to really get through this whole thing. So I think really sideways and slightly down is probably the most. It's probably the most likely thing to sort of happen. On the daily, hang on. I mean, stochastic RSI is being completely reset. This is on the daily, but I just don't see a whole lot more negativity coming our way, really. I think it's about time for the markets to start recovering. If this thing will let me. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, personally, I think it's just about time the markets start recovering. With a 4 hour. See, this is what I'm saying. Like we're getting volume declines as the price goes down. I'm just not convinced that we're going to go much further. I mean, maybe if the CPI data is really bad, sure. 4 hours overextended on the low. I mean, I think we get a bounce at the very least. Stochastic RSI is honestly, stochastic RSI hasn't been this low since May 2022. Even then, though, it didn't even. We're actually a little bit lower than May of 2022. Let's see if we were here in January 2018 on the weekly stochastic RSI. I think we're going to get a bounce in the next few weeks. I mean, we're also looking at how many red candles have we had? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red candles in a row. I mean, that doesn't happen terribly often. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That was pretty crazy. But to have 5 in a row, and like even in our consolidation from before in 2018, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. I mean, we've had, to have that many red candles in a row. I think we're going to have a bounce here pretty soon. And this looks more like a Wyckoff distribution type of thing as well. Let's see if this thing will load for us. And we're also seeing open interest is still low. I mean, we could go down a little further. But, I just don't see a whole lot more negative pressure coming our way. I just don't. I mean, maybe. And Fear and Greed Index, it's 30 right now. That's pretty low. And that actually is really comforting to me. I've been kind of worried about that. I like seeing this. I like seeing that major fear. So I think we might get another wick down to 23, possibly 22 to scare everybody out. But look at where we're at right here. I think we're about to have a couple years of just great positive action here soon. We just have to get through this lull, and right now is when you really want to start stacking. You really want to put everything into this stuff. People are really negative. People are really bored of the markets, and this is the time to really start waking up and seeing what's going on. And I think the charts are pretty exhausted on the selling pressure. This is the hourly. Not telling me a whole lot more, but let's see if I haven't looked at. They must have added this to TradingView. This is TradingView. You can get this for free, no problem. To have 3 straight months of red and a consolidation, we're not in a bull market, but we're not in a bear market necessarily either. We're kind of just in consolidation. We don't really ever get more than 3 months of red. That doesn't really happen too much in the history that we've had. I mean, I think it's about time we're going to start breaking up. Just looking at the larger time frames. So just gotta get through the next few weeks. And I think that's certainly going to happen. It should be all right. Just stay positive. But altcoins have been getting slaughtered for a good while. I think that's going to come to an end. Dixie is getting it's had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks straight. Like, we're going to get some consolidation, pull down. September generally is always kind of a reddish month, traditional markets, but also crypto markets. So it would make sense that we would pull back anyway. But look at some of these prices. Look at Adam. This is one of my babies, and it's just been getting slaughtered. Let's see how many weeks How many weeks has it been getting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's like 12, 13 weeks straight of just red. Looking juicy. Hope it can survive this. This has been a pretty brutal bear market, no doubt about it. I look at it like this, oh my god. Ouchie, wawa. saw Gallo was having some kind of rally, but damn, dude. Gala. Oof. Link. Very rough out there. Very rough. But what's interesting is S&P and the Dow and stuff have all been rallying while all this is happening, which is it's been kind of frustrating, honestly, to see that. Well, my take is I think we're coming towards the end of this bearish consolidation. I think we're going to start going bull. Next 3 to 6 months, this is it. Like, we only have 3 to 6 more months to accumulate this stuff and get ready for the bull run. So hang in there. Check back in tomorrow when it's not so late. I'm kind of waiting to the last minute here. Also, happy 9/11, sad face. It's just awful watching all that stuff. Heart goes out. Anyways, peace out. Catch you tomorrow.